I just watched an anime, episode 2 of A Destructive God Sits Next to Me. Quick thing about the opening for this show. It's not that great, but it really gives me good vibes. The music and what's happening in the animation is pretty cute. It's just like good vibes. It's like friendship. It's cool. This episode starts with our MC Sari getting counseling from his teacher, and his teacher basically says if he wants to avoid the annoying Kabuto, then all he has to do is tell Kabuto to go away. Pretty solid advice. So when Sari gets back to class and Kabuto eventually starts bothering him, Sari says, "You are bothering me. Please never talk to me again." But it backfires because Kabuto now thinks that Sari is cooler. So that sucks for Sari. Then it skips ahead to Sari and Kabuto on disciplinary committee. Basically, they're in charge of enforcing the dress code for a day. Kabuto is really excited about it, but it's clear that's just because he wants to wear a cool armband. Kabuto ends up being really annoying during all that, and so Sari punches him in the face and yells at him. This lands Sari in counseling with his teacher again. Then it skips to just before summer break, and Sari's crush asks for his number, but he does not get hers. And she doesn't text him for like a week. But then Utsugi starts texting him. If you don't remember who Utsugi is, that's another person. That's a person in Sari's class who likes to hang out with Kabuto. Just because he thinks it's just fun to be around him because he's such a crazy person or something. Anyway, Utsugi starts texting Sari, and Sari just is like, "I don't want to hang out." And he's like, "We're going to the new mall." And then Utsugi's like, "We're going to the cafe." And every place they go, they get closer and closer to Sari's house. And then eventually they're like, Utsugi's like taking a picture of Kabuto getting hit by a bike right in front of Sari's house. And Sari thinks they're right at his house. So he closes the blinds in his room. And then there's a ringing at the doorbell. So he goes and he runs out of his room and he opens the door. He shouts, "Stop following me, you stalker! Get out of here!" But it's not Utsugi. It's the crush who gave her number to Sari, and she's like wearing a cute outfit and everything. And it's so awful. Sari is stunned. He's just turns to stone because he doesn't even know how to take it back. And then the crush runs away crying, and the crush's friend goes, "You are scum." It's pretty hilarious. Utsugi though, what a fucking dirty bastard. What a fuck. Holy shit. And then that's how the episode ends. It's mostly jokes. There's not a lot of plot in this, just like some other shows. The jokes were pretty solid this time. It wasn't a lot of the jokes. I feel like a lot of the jokes this episode weren't based around Kabuto's really annoying thing that he does, being a anime character. Where Kabuto pretends to be an anime character that's really annoying, and there wasn't a lot of that this episode. It wasn't all the comedy. The last like half or third of this episode was really good, with all the jokes coming from that whole situation with Utsugi playing like mind games with Sari. Speaking of Utsugi, he's like the saving grace of this show. He basically reads people's minds and like can predict what they're gonna say next. It's pretty funny. And he's like always manipulating people, but damn, he is one dirty bastard. I give this episode probably a 7. Actually, it was pretty good. As a show though, this is probably just a 5 out of 10. Maybe that'll get raised up next episode. Maybe it'll be good again. Maybe the show will go into okay territory. But I guess episode 1 was still pretty rough. Still gave me bad vibes in episode. But it was a good episode of comedy this episode. So yeah, 7 out of 10 is an episode, 5 out of 10 is a show. Yeah, let's see what they got for me next week. See ya.